It's Tuesday, 7:15 at night, the 19th. This video is brought to you by bugsonthewindshield.com. It's probably not a website, but it probably should be. Sunset, I've been busy all day. Let me lower the chair. I'm in Indianapolis. It's been a good day so far. I'm in Indianapolis 4 hours earlier than I was last week. I got into Carlisle and I backed into Bay, and everything just kind of comes to a halt. It just kind of comes to a flying stop. I'm like, what in the world? And I'm talking to the unloader, and he's always been a really, really gruff guy. But I've delivered there enough that we can stand around and talk. It was before that he didn't want anything to do with you, didn't want to talk to you, just gruff, just grouchy, you know. And now he's real nice and polite and kind, because when he got mad and would throw things, I just didn't react to it. You know, I didn't get mad if he got mad, or I just didn't react to it. And they got 4 forklifts. I don't know that I've shown them to you. I'll try to get the picture and add. But if you take like a 10,000 pound 10K forklift and you put all the controls on top of the safety cage, that's where the guy's at. And then it's got 2 arms that drop down, and it's got forks that lift up underneath. So they'll pull in and grab them stoats of glass, then the 2 arms will come down, lock it, they pick it up, and here they come with it. It's but they're older machines. They got a new one. I mean, these are just straight up, you know, rear steer forklifts. But they got a new one now that they just bought, and I'm sure they're going to buy more because these other forklifts are just getting so old. It'll turn on its own axles. All 4 wheels will turn, and it will actually turn on its own axis. So instead of having to do one of these numbers, they can pull the glass out and just spin it right around. Speaking of which, this is what I got. 11 stoats. I got 5.7 clear, millimeter clear, and 596 130s, and I got 5 108 144s. And remember, if I talked before that you you cannot put 108s or 102s on a flatbed. So I had to do that trailer swap last week to be able to carry this load. I have a step deck. You could put the 102s on there, you would not get the tarp closed, and you'd hit the first bridge. So you need the step deck. My total weight, 42,000 pounds of glass. Each stoats weighs about 3,783 to 4,047 pounds. Right in there. Each stoats of glass. From here, tomorrow's going to be the killer day. It's Indianapolis to Decatur, Decatur down to Grenada, Mississippi. And like I'd done it before, I had 30 minutes left on my clock. I can't let anything get in my way. I will have to stop tomorrow and get fuel. I'll try to time that with my 30-minute break, because once I stop and get off the highway and burn up that time, I might as well get it all done at one time. I've got just under, I'm right at a half a tank of fuel, I think, right now. As soon as it gets done mowing. Yeah, I'm just under half a tank. So that'll get me back to Decatur, because it's only 3 hours and I'm empty. And that will get me pretty far south, where I can hit a pot at Flying J Loves. And that'll be a good 4 hours into my 8. So I will be able to go ahead and take my 30-minute break. And I'll have the rest of my drive time to get me down to Grenada. I have not been told I'm picking a load up to bring back. I'll know when I get there, because I'll ask them if they got a load to go back, because I don't want to put all this stuff away in the trailer again and turn around and go back. And I apologize for coming from the driver's seat. I'd rather be outside, but it's kind of cold out there. I was out there for a bit, and I'm like, man, here comes winter. Old man winter is on, and it's only I guess it's just because I've been used to the heat, but I think it's only 68 degrees. Excuse me. 62 degrees. It just feels cold. So, we will get unloaded. Can't use the camera here. So we'll get unloaded. And really wasn't an issue with the trailer, with the load. They didn't put the stop blocks in, which they don't have to fashion them down. I just wish they'd put them in place because the stop blocks were up front. So I had to grab a stop block and carry it all the way back between the glass and the easy roll, set it down, do it in there between the glass. It kind of sucked. And that poor old trailer down there that I had showed in another video that got backed into and they ripped the side open. Well, they only ripped one section out. So they probably had $2,000 damage to repair, you know, the bow and put the new panel in and that stuff, labor and whatever. One other driver hit it on the other side and he wadded that tarp up. And I think she said it's $12,000 to $15,000 damage he did to that trailer. Because I called her, I said, have you seen this trailer? Is anybody taking you pictures or talk to you? She says, yeah. I said, did the storm hit this? Because that's what it looks like. It's just destroyed. I'll try to get a picture when I go to Decatur tomorrow. I mean, I didn't walk right up on it. I was kind of across from it in a ways. I'm just going, holy cow. But I guess the other driver caught it, and he finished the task. The fun part's going to get that either all taken off, all wadded up, all whatever, to get it to a trailer place to get it repaired. That poor trailer. It hasn't moved in 2 or 3 weeks, and it's been smacked twice and just tore all to pieces. And it is one of the bad parts about these easy rolls is you have the rub rail, that's its purpose, for forklifts to come up and bang or for you to bump against. But this system bolts to that rub rail. So you don't have any protection for this tarp system. So if you catch it on a garage door, if you back into it, yeah, you tear them all up, and that thing is a mess. I'll try to get a picture of it. Shouldn't be a problem. There's a Maverick truck here. I'm first in. I will be at the unloading bay at 6:30, and hopefully I can be out here by 8. And then we're just going to drive. It's going to be an all-day drive day tomorrow. Hopefully within about 20 minutes, I'll have the other trailer ready to go. So that's all we can do is just drive. That's all that's going to happen. Well, Saturday the 23rd, 9 o'clock in the morning, I'm home. Got home Thursday night. It was like 11 o'clock, so I just stayed in the truck. Wasn't going to come home, wake everybody up, try to unload my truck and mess with that stuff. And I got up the next morning and got a call from fleet manager, and they told me I had the wrong trailer for the Monday load. I needed a step deck, and I got a flatbed. They needed me to run to Decatur, Illinois, do a trailer swap, and come back. 5 hours and change each way, which means I wouldn't have been back until about 10 o'clock Friday night. And then I got to leave Sunday morning. So I asked where one of the other drivers was that lives about an hour and a half from here. And they said he's home. I said, has he got a flatbed or step deck? And they said he's got a step deck. I said, okay. So that tells me that Monday I'm picking up like 102-inch glass. 96 is the most you can go on the flats. So I figure I'm picking up 102-inch glass. So they called him and said, yeah, he's got a step. So I called him and arranged to make a swap. So instead of running all the way to Decatur and back 10 hours, I only had to run about an hour and a half each way. So got home, and later on the wife decided she needed to run up to Lowe's and get some things for a project she's working on, and I think I was watching a movie on my laptop, and well, I got a phone call. I'll show you the results of that. So we'll head back out Sunday night. Vitro. I have to go to my truck, see my schedule. Don't know what it is. I told them I could not go back on the road Monday because of that. I need to get the insurance crap and everything settled. I did make some phone calls yesterday. Got a lot of it settled. I need to go get a copy of the police report and all this other stuff and go empty the car out. It's junk. So it's a shame. Good car. We bought it brand new in 2009. And it was still a very good car, but it's dead now. It's a wreck, and the douche nozzle driving, he didn't have any insurance, and there's Pickle back there. Where's he at? He's over there. What are you doing, Pickle? So, he said, I said, you don't have any insurance? He said, it's not my car. I'm like, really? You think you can just borrow a car, you don't have any insurance to drive? And the cop was really pissed at him because the kid was just an ass. So the cop said, I cited him for everything I could possibly cite him for. Insurance, license, failure to yield, running a red light, being an idiot. I mean, I don't know if there's a citation there, but anyhow, he had no insurance. So right now it's going to be a mess. What they're going to do is my insurance company is going to go after the owner of the car. He or she loaned the car to him, and there's where you bear the responsibility. So somebody's going to learn a valuable lesson. I don't think he'll learn a lesson. I think he's too stupid to learn a lesson. But anyhow, we'll let you know what's going on when I get back on the road. I'm thinking probably Tuesday I'll run, and probably will end up, my guess is I probably will not be going to Vitro. I'll probably end up going ahead and going up to Decatur and getting that load for Indianapolis. Then if they run me the same way, down to Grenada again. I did not get a back haul from Grenada. I got sent straight home. That's how I was able to get home Thursday night. They did not have anything ready in Grenada to bring to Knoxville, which was cool.